Welcome to another adult improv show with the LA Connection players. Today it's the Saturday 12 noon Pacific Standard Time team. Some of these players have been with us for a while. We got a couple new ones in here today as well. We're very excited about the show. I'm Ken Scove, the founder and creator of the LA Connection. We're celebrating our 44th year of dishing out fine comedy improv. And now I'm going to turn it over to John, who's hosting this show and directs this team, to tell us what we're playing today. John?
Kent, we got a bunch of fun short-form games we're going to play. We got singing, we got dancing, we've got strangers, people who know each other, two-headed monsters. There's a lot to look forward to.
Well, our first game, John, is going to be 185, and I'll let you describe what it is, then I'll give you the suggestion. How do we play 185?
Okay, cool. So this is a super simple pun game. So our performers are going to try and make a joke for you, or a pun, off the top of their heads. And we're going to get a suggestion, and they're going to make this pun in the form of a 185 joke. So, Kent, what is a suggestion for our game 185?
I thought doctors. Now, just so the cast can know, you can do any kind of doctor, okay? You can do a neurologist or a proctologist or pediatrician. So they can break down the doctors any way they'd like. And now let's watch some 185, John.
Okay, 185 doctors. Patricia.
185 doctors walk into the bar. The bartender says, "I'm sorry, I don't serve doctors." And the doctors say, "You are a pill."
Oh, boom. 185 doctors. 185 doctors. Patricia's. Oh, wait, Zachary first.
185 gynecologists walk into the bar, and the bartender says, "I'm sorry, I don't serve gynecologists." And the gynecologist says, "Well, up yours."
Oh, now Zachary. Now Zachary.
185 podiatrists walk into a bar. The bartender says, "Listen, we don't serve any podiatrists here." And the podiatrist says, "Well, hey, we just wanted to get our foot in the door."
Oh, Ruth.
185 therapists walk into a bar. The bartender says, "We don't serve your kind here, so get out." And the therapist said, "What, are you crazy?"
They probably are. They've just been clinically diagnosed by a therapist. Scott.
185 psychiatrists walk into a bar. Bartender says, "Sorry, we're closed." The psychiatrists say, "I wonder if unconsciously you want it to be open."
See, okay, that's perfect. That's perfect. All right, I was going to get another suggestion, but we'll let Dominic slip one in under the gun.
185 surgeons walk into a bar, and the barman says, "Sorry, we're closed." And the surgeons say, "Hey, cut out the drama. This isn't a theater."
Oh, it's not. Do we have another suggestion, Kent?
Cheese. And just like I say with doctors, it could be all sorts of different types of cheese. Blue cheese, Gouda cheese, whatever kind of cheese they want, Swiss cheese. Let's see some cheese, 185.
Proctologist cheese. 185 cheeses walk into a bar. Go ahead. Ruth. Unmute, Ruth.
185 cheeses walk into a bar. The bartender says, "We don't want you here." The cheeses say, "Why? Is it because we smell?"
It probably is. These are super blue cheeses. Lila.
185 cheeses walk into a bar. The bartender says, "We're closed." And the cheeses say, "Are we not good enough for you?"
Are we not good enough for you? The governor of California is not good enough. Who's got one? Zach.
185 cheeses walk into the bar. Bartender says, "We don't serve any cheeses here." And the cheese say back to him, "You monster."
Patricia. Oh, unmute.
185 cheeses walk into the bar. The bartender says, "I'm sorry, we don't serve blue cheeses here." And the cheeses say, "Is that because I'm blue?"
Indeed it is. Scott.
185 cheeses walk into the bar. The bartender says, "Sorry, we're closed." The cheeses say, "Jesus Christ."
Hey, and that's 185. Good. Give yourselves a round of applause. We're getting it going. Yeah. Okay, great. So we've got another game, and for this next game, I want Patricia, Zach, and Ruth to stay on, so everybody else can minimize. And Kent, this game is Two-Headed Monster.
Right. So you want how about a neighborhood dispute? A neighborhood dispute is what the scene will be about. I'm going to minimize myself and go look at my neighborhood.
Great. Check it out. We all need to appreciate our neighborhoods more. Ruth is going to be in this scene, and she's going to be talking to another character. And that other character is going to be represented by Patricia and Zach. And Patricia and Zach can only speak one word at a time. So this is a neighborhood dispute. I will say about the mail. A dispute about the mail. And Ruth will be talking to this two-headed monster, and that's what we call this, two-headed monster. Take it away.
You know, our mail has been delivered to the wrong address too many times. Has that been your experience?
My
Mail
is
missing.
daily.
Well, what are you going to do about that? Any ideas?
I,
Think
we,
should
take,
you
and
kill
the,
dog.
who,
Always
eats,
my
mail.
I thought you were going to say the dog eats the mailman. I'm glad the dog only eats mail. I have a dog, and my dog hates mail.
that
Is
unfortunate
for,
you
but
your
dog,
loves
mail.
men because
It
is
hungry.
for
Mailmen.
All right, and that's Two-Headed Monster. Okay, the dog was hungry for mailman. It threw us all into a deep-seated contemplation, and we just want these dogs to be happy, whether they're being fed with mail or with mailmen. We want the dogs to have the food they need. Okay, great. Let's get everybody out here for Park Bench, and Ken, I'm going to explain this game, but maybe first you could give us a theme for this Park Bench.
Okay, now I had Sing It as the next one, so you're passing Sing It.
Oh, I'm sorry. Let's do Sing It first. I'm sorry. So let's do Scott, Dominic, and Lila first. I would never deprive us of this fun experience first. Sorry about that.
That's
Lila,
right.
Scott, and Dominic.
And I don't know if Ruth, when she goes back and watches the show, she'll see at the end before you came in a fantastic deadpan face she had, and you were just sitting out there going, "Is she going to ask another question? Is she going to talk?" And you said, "No, let's cut it." So Ruth, you have something really exciting to look forward to later when you see yourself just staring. Hey, why not do Sing It at a circus, John? I'd like to see a circus. You don't see him very much anymore. But I'd like to see a song about the circus, and I'm going to be sitting on the sidelines watching this wonderful Sing It and the circus.
Okay, cool. So whenever I hear a line that catches my ear, I can say sing it, and the performer that spoke that line has to turn that line into a song. So that's why we call this game Sing It at the Circus. Take it away.
Roll up, roll up, roll up, roll. Oh God, I'm really not feeling this show tonight, guys. I'm thinking about packing this job in. The audience haven't arrived yet, thankfully, but they're going to be here any minute.
I can't perform, man.
You feel the same as I do?
Sure, I think I'm having a panic attack. Is that what they call it?
I thought you were going to say you were pregnant. I mean, I noticed that you had put on a few pounds, but I didn't want to say.
Sing it. I noticed that you put on a few pounds.
I noticed that you put on a few pounds. I just thought that you were carrying your shopping in your coat. I didn't want to say that I found you a little bit more attractive because I'd noticed that you'd put on a few more pounds. One day I saw you at the side of the ring. I was calling out to the audience, you gotta sing. The audience looked back at me. They could see that I was looking at you, and they could see that I was giving you the eye. The eye. That's right, Jack. I've noticed, Jill, I've noticed that you've put on a few more pounds, and I gotta say I like it. I like it. I like you. I like you, Jill. And I would like to have a baby with you. That's where I'm going with this. And I know that you're panicked right now, but let's just breathe through it. Hey, look, here comes Paul. Paul will know what to do. Paul, the circus clown.
I'm not feeling very funny tonight.
Sing it.
I'm not feeling very funny tonight. I'm just feeling sad. I'm feeling blue. I'm feeling down. I have to see my therapist, but he's out of town. What do I do? What do I do? Should I take a pill? Should I take some Alka-Seltzer? Should I take some Xanax? Should I take some Prozac? I'm not feeling very funny tonight. What should I do? What should I do? What should I do?
Oh, sorry to hear that.
Oh, my goodness. I do feel like my uterus is exploding.
My uterus is exploding. Sing it.
I do feel like my uterus is exploding. It feels like fireworks in a trash can. It feels like everything I do, every move I make, everything I touch is on fire. And my hormones are going crazy. I think I'm in labor. I think I'm going into labor. Paul, I'm sorry, but after last night, I think I'm pregnant.
And scene, let's sing it. And it was a healthy baby girl. That is Sing It. And now, after much anticipation, we can come out and actually play Park Bench after my foreshadowing. So everyone can come on out now. I was asking before, Kent, if we had let's give a round of applause for that final number, Lila.
I'm still thinking about the uterus, that whole uterus thing, just, the exploding uterus. What an amazing song. In fact, I think that should be on iTunes.
Yeah, well, I just was thinking.
Exploding uterus song.
It was just describing a lot of big moments in my childhood: fireworks in a dumpster, or diarrhea in a dumpster. Kent, what is a theme now that I've ruined everything? What's a theme for this Park Bench?
I'm starting to think of diarrhea in a dumpster. Thanks, John. The uterus was enough, but and then Scott is a clown. Well, I love Scott's clown. He just look at him. Look at him. There's a shot of Scott right now. That is the perfect clown right there, Scott. You've got a future in Ringling Brothers. Okay, all right. So now we've got the Ruth close-up and the Scott close-up to look forward to when you guys watch later. Hey, wait, we're opening up. Everything's opening up, John. Why not have a theme about our, we're starting to open up our society again. And if you've been vaccinated, you don't even have to wear a mask outside unless you're in California or New York.
Heavy.
We'll never open up, John. We're stuck with masks forever. But hey, I'd like to see a Park Bench about people getting together and opening up our economy and our life back to normal.
Great. I love it. So everybody knows sort of our order in park bench already, and so we're just going to get into position. So what we need to do is get Scott and Zach up first, and everybody else can minimize. So we're all going to be inspired by the suggestion of an opening post-pandemic economy and culture. This game is called Park Bench. We're going to see a series of conversations on a park bench. I think it will speak for itself. Take it away, performers.
I'm so free. Oh, sir. Hi. It's so great to see people's other, half of their face now.
Yeah, I was handsome at one time. So, I would have really hated the idea of wearing masks some years ago, but actually these days, being that I'm not so handsome anymore, I didn't mind wearing the mask so much, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, I see the benefit to you wearing a mask, I mean, for me, it's just been about work, I've been sneaking people into my salon. I used to not really care about people wearing masks. I mean, I walk around without a mask to begin with. I'm just happy to see people's faces, to be honest. I mean, what even is a vaccine? Can we even, yeah.
Well, I was born on Halloween, so I've always been used to masks anyway.
Rotate.
I'm a lipstick manufacturer, so my business has lost so much money because girls aren't wearing lipstick anymore as long as they're wearing a mask. Sure, it might cover wrinkles, but no lipstick. I like it. We're not going to have masks.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you know what? I the less masks, the better, except I guess if you're ugly. I mean, honestly, you know what? Makeup, no makeup, maybe masks aren't so bad. I mean, I've been going back and forth about whether people should be wearing masks, but you know what? I think that's something. I think you should actually go into my. Oh, I think I've seen you in my salon once or twice, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I love going into your salon, but at the same time, I want a little more control over my hair. So this period of time, I've let it go gray and long.
Rotate.
So,
OMG. Wow. Look at my face now that I don't have a mask. Insane. It's so good. It looks so good. Okay, I'm going to post to Instagram. And
come back, Ruth.
Tell me what you're posting on Instagram one more time.
Oh, I'm just posting my cute ass face. It's been a while since the world has seen this, so.
So what sort of reaction do you get from your cute ass face?
I don't know. People applaud when I walk in a room. They're like, yes, gal, yes. And then, people just stare a lot. It's kind of annoying. But
how much lipstick do you use? And you need some more. Yeah, no, not wearing masks is
that's like so 90s. Like, I don't wear lipstick at all.
But
I use chapstick.
You're such a cute ass girl. Don't you think you'd be cuter with lipstick?
No. Because of these masks, I haven't been able to use lipstick. So I figured, read the lips, right? Just use some chapstick for your crusty ass lips. It's fine.
But you have lipstick on now. It's very becoming. It's very, very becoming.
It's actually a tint. It's not actual lipstick.
Rotate.
Hi. I've been watching you. I've been watching you from a distance. I know that you come here a lot, and now I see your whole face. I'm a casting agent. I may as well tell you, I'm a casting agent for the #1 modeling agency in America.
Oh my
And-
God.
And you have got it. You've really got it. Do you talk also, or do you just look?
Oh, I look a lot, but I can talk if you need me to talk.
I need a model who can talk.
Oh, okay, I can do that. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Because I'm doing a commercial on teeth.
Oh.
So I need your teeth to be shown.
Okay.
So can you smile a lot?
Uh-huh. Bigger?
That's
This
good.
bit. Okay.
That's good.
Rotate.
Okay.
Ah, God, what a day! What a day! You know, the day one of lockdown ends. What do? Break my arm.
Oh my.
Yeah,
Oh my.
yeah. That'll learn me. You know, I went out with my son and I was trying to teach him a few things with the old baseball. He wanted to play catch. Well, I threw the darn ball, and you know, I'd never thrown a ball in my life, and managed to break my arm.
This is my lucky day. This is my lucky day. I am a casting agent, the largest casting agent in America.
Hey, wait a minute.
Yes.
I recognize you. You're
Yes.
from the billboards, the American
Yes.
billboards.
Yes. And I happen to be looking for someone with a broken arm for a multi-million-dollar commercial.
I've got a broken arm.
Rotate. Unmute, Scott.
What do you think about a wig?
I think a wig would suit you. You've got a rather egg-like shape to your head, and I think some hair up there could look really, really good. You know, when I broke my arm, I thought about shaving my head and wearing a wig, because I was like, hey, I need to distract people from the broken arm. If I have a skinhead and maybe like a pink wig, then I can grab people's attention. Would you consider getting a pink wig?
I was thinking purple, actually.
Okay. Well, you'd be very popular in the Republic of Spain. You know, the left wing, they love the purple. They love the purple. It represents the Spanish Republic. Not to get too political on this park bench here in New York, but you know.
I know 2 words in Spanish. Want to hear them?
Sí.
El gato.
El gato. El gato. Well, the cat would be very pleased. The cat would be very pleased.
And scene. The cat's out of the bag. That was Park Bench. Good job, everybody. We went around the horn. We learned a lot about ourselves in the process. Right, Kent?
I learned very much. I wish I was, on that bench for that casting director. So we're moving on now to tag team competition. John, I have a suggestion as to it will be a parent-teacher conference. And
Cool.
Now I'll let you explain how you play it, and I'm going to go sit on my park bench in the corner.
Okay, so Scott, Patricia, Dominic, Lila are going to come on out here, and we will say that Scott and Patricia are going to start this scene, and it's a parent-teacher conference. Lila is going to tag in for Patricia whenever she decides she wants to, and Dominic is going to tag in for Scott. So Dominic's going to play the same character as Scott, Lila the same character as Patricia. So it's like they have understudies who come in. But on top of all that, Kent is going to throw some challenges at these performers. So trying to balance continuing the scene, tagging in with your scene partner, and fulfilling these challenges. Parent-teacher conference. Let's have Dominic and Lila minimize to start. And this game is called Tag Team Competition.
Mrs. Fiddlestick, your daughter is nuts.
Finkelstein.
Finkelstein, I'm sorry. Finkelstein, your daughter is nuts.
My daughter happens to be Mensa if you know what that means.
As in mensa, or
As in mensa, as in gifted. In fact, all my children are gifted, but this daughter happens to be the most gifted, and perhaps you're not at her level.
Well, I think that's quite a statement to make. You know, we are a high-level school here, but your daughter, she's particularly special. She can do, she can control the whole class with just one look. I think she's definitely gifted.
Be nerdy.
I think she's definitely gifted, but I would say that if she wants to get ahead, she's going to really need to knuckle down.
Yes, well, if your intelligence was up to par with my daughter, then maybe she would do better. Maybe she wouldn't have to teach herself.
I'm glad that you brought that up. If you look at the pie chart that I have here behind me, you can see that 97% of the students in my class are actually very, very talented. And just 3% are at your daughter's level.
At the highest level, I presume. Where are your sources? I don't see any.
Well, I mean, okay. Ignore the pie chart behind me.
Continuous hillbillies. Hillbillies.
Well, my daughter is, first of all, I want to tell you that my daughter was, well, she was a farmer in a previous life. We do have previous lives in our lives, you know, and corn was her thing. Corn, corn, corn. I can't hear you.
Unmute, Scott.
Hey, goddamn.
Are you taking the Lord's name in vain? Because if you
most certainly not taking the Lord's name in vain. I would never do that, ma'am.
Because let me tell you, that corn came from up there, and we know that. And my daughter came from down there, but the corn and the Lord are from up there, and together they met in the middle.
Act like you're talking to a baby. Like you're talking to a baby.
Oh, you're so cute. You're so cute with your assumptions about my class. Boogie boogie boogie. Boogie boogie.
Oh, you're so stupid. Oh, look at you and your stupid face. Look at that stupid nose. So cute.
Say, mommy. Mommy. Say, mommy.
Oh, look, you have a little boogie here. Let me clean your nose. There you
Say,
go.
Gangsters.
mommy.
You're gangsters.
Hey,
Yeah,
you know what?
yeah.
I'm gonna straighten out your daughter.
Let me tell you, you're not going to straighten out anything, or you're going to be 2 feet under, because my husband knows how to put a person 2 week under. And you're moving around a little bit. Are you nervous?
Let me tell you who's nervous. There ain't nobody who's nervous here. You're gonna be swimming with the fishes. You're gonna be swimming deep down with the fishes.
Let me tell you about my son Robbie and what I did to him when he was acting up. Same thing I'm gonna do to you. I'm gonna take your ass and I'm gonna hit it with a shovel. I'm gonna use that shovel to bury you in the ground. How's that sound?
Auctioneers.
You and what army?
Auctioneers.
Well, going once, going twice, going 3 times, going 4 times.
$10,000 if you teach my daughter something.
Your daughter. School.
Going once, going twice, going 3 times, going 4 times, going 5 times, going 6 times, going 7 times. Sold.
And that's tag team. Hey, we sold something. We finally sold something. Great. Our next game is going to be New Choice with Zach and Ruth.
And I've got them in a haunted town, John. I'll let you explain how we play the game, and they're in a haunted town. I can't wait to see this.
Okay, great. Fantastic. So super simple. I say New Choice. They have to repeat exactly what they just said, but change the ending. I can say New Choice as much as I want. They are in a haunted town. Haunted town is a suggestion. This is New Choice. Take it away.
I'm scared. I'm scared to be in this haunted town. Do you think you could save me?
Mom, I don't know if I feel comfortable with you even saying that to me. Like I was hoping that you were going to be the protective one here.
But honey, you're just such a big boy. And
New Choice.
You're such a big boy.
New Choice.
You're a big boy and I want to protect you.
New Choice. Something other than big boy. What is he besides a big boy?
And you weigh so much.
Well, I don't know why you need to bring this up, Mom. I heard a story once that ghosts really like tubby boys.
New Choice.
I heard that ghosts really like tubby men.
New Choice.
I really heard that ghosts love really skinny girls.
New Choice.
I really heard that ghosts just really love gigantic buildings sticking out of the ground. And I see a lot of them sticking out of the ground right now. In fact,
are you going to save me or not?
Mom,
I decided I need saving. I don't need you to save you. I'm the one who needs saving.
Mom, I don't know why you have to guilt trip me so many times. This is a ghost town right now, and I'm terrified. I don't know why you don't want to help me.
Well, I think I'm more terrified than you are.
New Choice.
I think I'm more terrified than you are. I expect you to understand that.
New Choice.
I'm a girl. You're a guy. Help me.
Well, what? You know, I've been through like a gender studies course.
New place to touch besides your temple.
I've been through a gender studies course.
New place to touch in frustration besides your temple or nose.
No, I've been through a gender studies course.
New place.
I've been through a gender studies course, and I just don't know why you can't just understand that gender roles don't mean anything anymore.
Gender roles don't mean anything anymore. Why do you say that? They're very, very important today. Extremely important.
Well, they don't matter when there's a ghost that's trying to get us. I just wanted you to help me for once in my life.
Well, do you know the gender of the ghost, Mr. Genderman?
A new choice on Mr. Genderman.
Mr. Genderman.
Yeah, come up with a new expression, Mr. something else.
I know, Mr. Handsome.
New choice. Mr.
Ghost. You're the ghost. Here, I thought you were my son, but you really are the ghost. But you only look like my son. You're changing. You're shape-shifting. Aren't you?
How did you know it was me?
New voice.
How did you know it was me?
New voice.
How did you know it was me?
New voice.
How did you know that it was me?
New voice. New voice. Dubbed,
really good.
Dubbed for Spanish.
How did you know that it's El Gato?
And scene. He is a cat, and it was him.
He's a cat.
That's New Choice. Hey, really, in those moments. Yeah, go ahead, Ken.
No, I was going to say, John, the classic Ruth moment. Big boy, big boy, big boy. You weigh a lot. You weigh a lot. The way to rephrase big boy.
But I don't touch my face.
Yeah. Well, you know what? It was a very memorable game. And all I was going to say was that it reminded me of being in person doing improv, because it felt like an in-person improv game in a good way. Hey, let's get everybody out here for another game, because we're here. We might as well keep improvising.
Good.
All right, great.
Well, the next game is This Is Your Life. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give all sorts of choices these guys could be, because they're all going to be somebody related to whoever you pick his life's about. So they could be siblings or parents or grandparents. They could be exes, coworkers, bosses, teachers, therapist. They could be a parole officer, a rival, a best friend, a hooker, their kid. I think they've given them more than enough to choose from, John. So if they want to put that next to their name so you'll know who they are when they come out. And John, go ahead and tell us how we play This Is Your Life, and whose life are we doing?
Okay, great. Wow, this is exciting. I got to take a deep breath here, Kent. My life is going to be analyzed here. So we're about to see a bunch of people who I interacted with while growing up. And we're going to hear some anecdotes about my upbringing. And maybe I remember them, maybe I don't. You know, life is weird. You can be inspired by what Kent just said, or you could be some other person who I knew growing up. But like Kent said, if you can change your name to represent who you are, that'd be cool. And everybody can minimize right now. And let's say Kent is the host if he wants to be in this game show.
Sure,
if you want to,
sure,
if you want to just bring on people as they come, because it is my life.
Well, John, you have had quite an unusual life.
Yeah,
and we have 7 people who are related to you in some way, whether they could be your friends or whoever. Let's bring out somebody right now and find out who we have backstage is going to come out and talk about John. So we have Ruth. Okay, Ruth, what is your relationship to John?
I'm John's therapist.
Hi, Ruth.
Okay.
Hi, John. I know you came in originally for eating disorders.
Yeah.
But it looks like you're really pretty much in shape. What about the anorexia nervosa you used to have?
Well, we really wouldn't want to talk about that on live broadcast now, would we, Dr. Ruth?
Maybe we should get into some more sexual issues.
No,
Dr. Ruth has a reputation.
You do have a reputation, Dr. Ruth, but I'd rather honestly not get into the specifics of all the sexual issues that I have that have created large chasms in my psyche.
Well, I think you're in denial, John.
Okay. Yeah. Well, you know, you're right. When you're right, you're right. But because I'm in denial, it's hard for me to acknowledge it.
Well, I know, but it's hard to get through a session, and you're paying a lot of money per session, and I want to help you.
You know what, Ruth? I'm glad, Dr. Ruth, that you're here, but I know there are other people waiting in the wings. I don't want to keep them waiting. Is there anything you want to say to America about me as a patient in closing?
John, I'm just looking forward to our next week's visit.
Well, that was much less painful and hurtful than I thought. Great. I'll see you next week.
Thank you, Dr. Ruth. Yeah, thanks for coming out. Well, John, I guess we avoided your sexual issues or your anorexia or some other problems you've been having in your life. But maybe we'll find out more about you when this next person comes out.
Great. So far, though, crazy accurate, this game.
And here's Scott. Scott, what is your relationship to John?
I was John's high school baseball coach.
Hi, Mr. Widener.
Tell us a little bit about that.
How you doing, John?
Hey, Coach.
John was kind of a weak hitter, weak fielder.
Yeah.
Couldn't run very fast.
No.
Couldn't catch fly balls. I would say basically he couldn't do much at all. But he tried. You tried, John. That's the thing. Try again. And you did. And you still couldn't hit or field or run. But you tried.
You tickled my balls in the dugout, Coach. And I've been trying to work through that with Dr. Ruth for the last 12 years.
You were supposed to sit on that. You're going to get me in big trouble now. There's no whatever the.
I'm not sitting on anything, Coach. Next guest.
Wow.
I got something for you.
Well, we're learning a little too much about you, John. Before the coach, the coach also told me backstage that you ran around the bases backwards.
Yep, I did.
Here's your Aunt Patricia. Aunt Patricia, tell us something you know about John we'd like to hear about.
Well, I'm listening to everybody else, and I'm listening about, the fact that you, can't do much and a little anorexia here and there. And the sexual thing I'm not going to go into, but I want to tell you why I think you have all these things happen to you. I'm not really your aunt. I'm your mother.
What?
Yeah, I was your real mother. And there was some confusion. You loved me like a mother, but I told you I was an aunt because I had you when I was 16. And that's why we're practically the same age. I know it's hard to take. I know, I see it in your face. You don't know what to say to this. I know that.
Who was the woman I breastfed from?
That was a friend.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
No, it was a very nice woman. Very, very sweet. So nice. And very large breasts.
I remember thinking, why do I have these memories of large breasted, breastfeeding when my mother is not, buxom.
Yes, that did happen. But now that you know so much about yourself, and now the world knows too, I think you can deal. Thank you. I think it's time for mental illness to come out. I think it's really important to acknowledge, just to be out there.
Did I ever tell you what the baseball coach did to me?
Oh, I knew about it again, John. John, so you should have known when you were breastfeeding and no milk was coming out. Of course, you were a baby, so you wouldn't have known the difference.
No,
but you did breastfeed till you were 8.
Yeah.
Which was
there was a reason for that.
Breastfeeding.
No, there's a reason for that. That's why he tries so hard, because he tried for 8 years. Nothing happened.
I never got any milk.
No milk.
8 years.
No milk.
Wow.
You got to keep going. Try again.
The cops are already at my door, John, because of what you said.
Okay, why did we have to do this here? Why did we have to do this in this forum?
Go play with your own balls. Okay, thank you, Aunt Patricia. This is getting deeper and darker, your life, John. Let's see who's next. I can't wait.
I'm sure it's someone delightful who has a very uplifting and sweet story about...
Dominic. Come on in, Dominic. Let's bring him in. Dominic, he was your grocery store boss. Okay, let's hear how John worked out in the grocery store.
They're arresting me.
Good.
Let me just say thanks for having me on the show, guys. And let me just say, John, it's a pleasure to see you again. It's good to know that you've. I always said you were going to go far, John. I always said that. And look at you now, eh? Look at you now. It's true.
You believed in me, and I made it. I'm a contestant on This Is Your Life.
I knew you were going to make it. He was always the best at getting the milk. This guy, he could get more milk. I'd never seen a guy get this much more milk, but this guy was brilliant at getting milk. And John, something I got to tell you.
Yeah.
Your aunt Patty, who's also your mom. Well, there was a reason why I believed in you so much, John.
No.
That's right.
You're my dad?
John, I'm your father.
Oh my God.
Wow.
You can see the resemblance.
Oh my God.
And John, I want to say I'm proud of you. I knew you were going to go far, and I want you to know that I'm going to leave you the business. You'll have the business. Me and your mom, we've got the business.
Do you know what they do to child abusers in prison, John?
Oh God, can you guys just get him out of here? Get him out of here.
He needs to be arrested. Arrest that man.
We can always start a family. It's never too late. It's never too late to start a family.
John, let me just say, your dad that you just found out is your dad, and of course your mom. Oh, the dad left. I was going to say that he told me that you used to go get the milk cartons and put nipples on them and then suck the milk that way.
Yeah.
So you could breastfeed out of. Okay, that's weird. Is that true, Dad? That he used to get nipples and put them on the milk cartons and suck them that way?
You are not wrong. And let me tell you, he was one of the best we ever had. And the guys that he trained up, they're good, but they'll never be as good as he was as getting the milk. and he developed that whole system, and that system is now patented, and it's yeah, I think they're going to invest on it on Shark's Den, so watch out for that.
Well, thank you, Dad. Thank you, Dad. We'll bring you back at the end. We bring everybody back out. Who's next? Let's find out. I'm getting scared for you, John. Very scared.
Me too.
It's the top up there. Let's bring him out and let's see what his relationship was to you. Okay, he looks like your son. Oh my God, Tony, your son. Wow.
Yeah.
Hey, Tony.
Hey, John. Well, hey, Dad. Sorry, we always called each other by our actual,
Tony, John, Tony.
For this, I guess I'll just call you Dad. But,
okay, son.
I've been so. I know you've been proud of me. I've been proud of you. I mean, when you had me when you were 16, I've tried to live up to your standards. I've tried to take milk as best as I could. I mean, I tried to breastfeed all the way up until I was about maybe 10.
Hold on a second.
They got me in LA County jail, for Christ's sake.
Get the fuck out of here. Okay, so, son, I'm so sorry.
Well, he'll be let out. He'll be let out by tomorrow if he's in LA County jail. They let everybody out of the jails in LA. Okay, go ahead, son.
Yeah, I'm just trying to have this moment.
Yeah. Well, one thing I never told you about, and I hope that you're proud of me for this. When I was in college, I had a meeting with one of my instructors. And I decided to try to breastfeed her.
Okay.
Yeah, and I got to tell you, it didn't work.
You're just like me. You're good. Yeah. You're a chip off the old block.
Yeah, I guess you're right. I thought it'd be embarrassing, and I thought maybe I should just tell you this now, but
when men in this family suck a nipple, no milk comes out. And that's something you should be proud of.
Thank you, Dad. I'll always
thank you, Tony. Thank you, Tony.
My cellmate is like 300 pounds. He's gonna.
Stop calling me. Stop calling me. I'm sorry. I gave my cell phone
Thank you,
to
Tony.
Baseball
Thank you, Tony.
coach.
We'll bring you back at the end. Let's bring in another one. I think we have at least one or two left.
My life has
there
been
she
long.
is up there. Lila, I mean. Okay. And
hi, remember that
Lila.
time that we, fucked? Yeah. Obviously, you met our son, Tony. But I don't know if you remember me, but remember you said you were in love and I got your name tattooed on my arm and you got my name tattooed on your arm.
Yeah.
And it was really cute. And I was just wondering why you never called.
Okay. That's a fair question. And I can see how you might have felt led on with the tattoos and the unprotected sex that led to the pregnancy. I guess I was scared. Okay. I was scared of commitment. That's why maybe I didn't call.
Okay. So
he's a gangbanger. He's a gangbanger. He's a Crip.
Stop FaceTiming me. I'm sorry. I was molested by a high school baseball coach who I gave my cell phone number to, who's in jail, and now he keeps calling me. Look, what happened between us is great. Maybe we should, after the show, can we go get a cup of coffee?
No. You did mention something about being molested, though, when we're,
Yeah, well, I can't finish without it. Oh, no, he's calling back.
He shanked me. He shanked me in the back. I'm dying.
All right, seek medical attention. Seek medical attention.
Let's bring all of them back out, John. Let's bring everybody back out. Everybody all from your life. Bring them all out on camera. There they are, John. Your therapist, your mother, your son, your father, who's also your boss, your baseball coach, who's in prison with a sore bum, and of course the random hookup that produced Tony. John, do you have anything you want to say before we cancel our show right now? This is your life, because we're gonna go off the air after everything that's been said during this show today.
Well, I just would say that there's an alternate reality where this is accurate, and Godspeed.
I got something to say. You want to hear? I got something to say.
No, leave.
Well, John, this has been your life. And now we're going to do our closing game called Innuendo, so you can all stay out here. John, how do we play innuendos?
All right, super fun and silly game. We're going to get a suggestion, and we're going to come up with a sexual innuendo. I like my men like I like my blanks. I like my women like I like my blanks. I like my lovers like I like my whatever your suggestion is. And then we're going to come up with a funny play on words, kind of double entendre. So, Kent, what is an object or a profession that we can start off with innuendo?
How about a computer? I like my men or I like my women like I like my computer. Then you have all the different things that are in a computer, all the accessories to a computer. This should be fun.
Okay, great. And Patricia's ready to roll. Let's do it. This is innuendo.
I like my men like I like my computer. Fast.
Oh, Scott.
I like my women like I like my computers. Wired.
Hey, you guys not messing around. John's dad.
I like my lovers like I like my computers. Digital.
Oh, it's not a person. It's not a person. Great. Tony's son / Zach.
I like my lovers like I like my computers. They need a button to boot up.
They need a button to boot up, and give them about 2 minutes. Scott.
I like my lovers like I like my computers. Full of bytes.
Oh, which reminds me, I like my lovers like I like my computers, full of RAM. Okay. That's one you can really taste. Ruth.
I like my lovers like I like my computers, slow and stopping when there's no Wi-Fi.
Yeah, exactly. I like my lovers like I like my slow computers. They go. Okay. That's a joke for more computers in 1993. If you were there.
Well, John, I like my women like I like my computers, virus free.
Oh, yeah. Well, there's dreams and there's reality. Yes. Hey, let's get another suggestion.
Sure. How about a toaster?
Okay, great.
You can work with that.
Yeah, Ruth.
I like my lovers like I like my toasters who pop up when I want it.
Lovely Ruth. I like my, what was that, Dominic? Go ahead.
I like my lovers like I like my toasters. Done in 2 minutes.
Yeah. Patricia.
I like my toasters I like my men the way I like my toasters. Hot.
Yeah. I like my women like I like my toasters. After I stick my dick in them, it changes colors. Okay. Tony's son. Stay with me.
I like my lovers like I like my toasters, covered in crumbs and sitting in a corner.
Oh, okay. Arrest this man. Scott.
I like my lovers like I like my toasters, plugged in.
Oh, because it's an animatronic sex robot who needs to be powered. All right, one more, Kent. We're rolling the dice. One more.
Sure. Well, I'll give you one. I like my women like I like my toasters, all buttered up.
Hey.
Okay.
What about
one more. Okay. How about fireman or fire person?
Yeah. Okay, Dominic.
I like my man like I like my fireman with long hoses.
Oh, we knew it was coming. Patricia.
I like my men the way I like my firemen, all fired up.
Oh, Dominic.
I like my lovers like I like my fire people. Sliding down the pole.
Oh, he went there. Lila.
I like my men like I like my firemen. Ready for action.
Yeah, Scott.
I like my women like I like my firemen, up the ladder.
Could mean a lot of things. Tony's son.
I like my lovers like I like my firemen. Always wearing a helmet.
Hey, Dominic.
I like my lovers like I like my firemen, in uniform.
Yeah, I like Patricia.
I like my men the way I like my firemen, always ready for action.
Hey, all right, we'll call it there. That's the show. That is Innuendo. Sorry, Scott. And everybody, give yourself a round of applause. Great show. Great job.
And why don't we introduce the cast, starting with you, John. Fine job hosting today, and we learned a lot about your life.
Thank you.
And stay away from toasters, John. And how about Ruth? Good job, Ruth.
Thank you. Thank you.
Big boy, big boy. Patricia.
I'll never live that down.
Hello from West Hartford and on the East Coast.
And Zach.
Hello. This is my real name.
Dominic, all the way from England.
Hey, what's going on? This is my seventh show with you guys. It's been an absolute blast. Cheers.
You can see what improv does to your arm. Lila.
Hi, I'm still a random hookup.
And the man in the LA prison, Scott.
Hi, this is Scott from New York City, where crime is on the rise.
Because of him. Well, this has been our show. You can see the same cast back in 4 weeks from today. Mark it on your calendar. Thanks for watching, everybody. See you in 4 weeks with this team, and see all our teams on LAC Comedy on YouTube. 15 teams.